Welcome to our Alpine Daily. It's our Monday family devotional, and I am glad that you guys are here today to learn about this month's virtue. It's a new month and a new year, and we are talking about determination, deciding it's worth it to finish what you've started. And I can't think of a better virtue than this to really challenge all of you families out there to consider making family devotionals part of your family's atmosphere. I challenge you and I challenge myself to regularly interact with one another about what you're learning on Sundays and what the Bible is teaching us and how we can live that out throughout the week, not just on Sundays. So this week, our Bible story that we talked about in Kids Church is from Genesis, and the Bible story is a familiar one. It's about Noah building the ark. However, we didn't just talk about Noah building the ark, but we talked about how he had to have determination to get this job done. We know that Noah was told by God to build this ark, but he appeared pretty crazy to a lot of people around him because there was no water and no one really understood why Noah was to build this ark. We learned that there were evil people in the land and that Noah was a righteous man and that he obeyed the Lord. And even as he went through this task that God gave him, he really had to show determination. He knew that people probably thought he was a little nuts, and he himself probably didn't know the end of the story, and so he really had to have faith and just keep moving forward. So our bottom line that we talked about is that we want to be the one who keeps doing what's right. Noah was, even though people around him thought he was crazy. And we really talked about in Kids Church how it's a challenge. We have to be determined to choose to do the right thing every day, whether it's our choices at school or at home with our relationships with one another, that we need to learn what God says and to do the right thing. So here's some dialogue questions for you as a family. The first one is for kids. What is something that you'd be willing to practice every day? This really highlights what it means to be determined about something. So pause your computer and take a minute to talk about this question. And then parents, is there anything in your life that you gave up on that you wish you had followed through with? This is a great learning opportunity to kind of share with your kids what you've learned from the past and how you might do something different with a little determination. Remember, you can find more information at our alpinechurch.org/KC. There's resources for families and parents.